Alright, I got back home from Edmonton last night, fairly late last night, and I woke up this morning, went to the park, but I didn't really work out. Um, it was very windy this morning and cold, and I felt like I could have worked out, but it might have been dangerous for me with the flu that I've had, and I just wanted to be able to kick the sickness before I overdid it myself. Today, now the day has gone by, my first day back home, and feeling pretty good. I don't feel too much of the lingering sickness, just a little bit. And that was all, like I was saying back in Edmonton, that was all traditional medicines that I took, just plant medicines that I gathered myself to go through the flu. 4 days, really not much of a fever to speak of, just a lot of mucus symptoms, and those symptoms I was able to keep relatively clear with the plant medicines. So anyway, I'm back home and feeling better, and tomorrow I think I'll be getting more back into full swing of my training again. But I want to start a little bit of something new this evening and show you something. I've had a pretty good day. I tried to do the power twister, get 91 or more again today. Didn't quite make it. I think I got to 83 or so. I won't put you guys through the whole show of that. But the big news is that I've been keeping an eye on Kijiji, which is up here in Canada. I don't know if it's the same in the States, but up here in Canada, Kijiji is the big thing for buying and selling your goods online locally. And so I've been keeping an eye on Kijiji, waiting for some of the equipment that I'd like to buy to, waiting for somebody to be selling stuff at a good deal. So I just keep an eye on it, maybe once a day, maybe once every other day I'll pop in on Kijiji and check it out, see what's there. I've missed a couple of good deals that have gone through. I've got one or two decent deals on some other things, but today's was a pretty big one, and I lucked out. I'll show you what I got. I've been looking out for a weight bench, and today a weight bench came on Kijiji, and I was very happy. I got a really good deal. This is not an awesome weight bench or anything. It's not a, you're not gonna find a bench like this in the gym, because it's just not, professional grade or anything like that. This is home gym stuff. This is made by Everlast. I looked it up online. I found it's about 2 years old when they were making these, about 2 years ago, this particular model. People are selling them nowadays online for about $200. And, it's your basic bench press. You can do, the incline press. You can do, there's an attachment here where you can do lat pulls if you want to work on lat pulls. And you got, you can do your leg presses, and you can do your, there's an attachment, you can take off this lat pull attachment and put on your your bench for your bicep curls, to hold your arms nice and steady. So it's just your basic, home gym type of a bench. No big deal. And to me, that wasn't the really big score, although I'm happy it's functional. All I really need right now is function. These Everlast benches came with this crappy, originally come with these crappy black plastic concrete filled weight plates, and comes with 140 pounds of those. So I got the 140 pounds of weight, with the bench. But what made it a really good deal for me was the guys that were selling it had a whole bunch of this really nice steel York weight plates, and I got 317.5 pounds worth of nice weight plates, and then 140 pounds worth of the crappy weight plates probably not going to do much of anything with. But the 319 pounds, that's a big score, because what I paid for this whole setup, including 3 bars, the 317 pounds worth of York weight, the 140 pounds worth of crappy concrete weight, and a bench. This whole setup, I paid 150 bucks. If I was paying retail for this York weight alone, for 317 pounds worth of it here where I live in Alberta, retail price, I pay at least $650 for that. So right there, I got it for a quarter of the cost, just for the weight alone, not to mention the bench. So basically, I figure I got $800 to $900 worth of equipment here, and I got it for 150 bucks. So for me, that's a really good deal, and that's why, I like watching Kijiji. I also watch the Free Cycles. I'm part of the Free Cycling, which is a system where people will just give the things that they don't want away, and I participate in that. I'll post things, I'll give things away in Free Cycle. Occasionally I'll pick something up. I picked up a washer and dryer from my sister-in-law at Free Cycle. Almost, somebody just replaced theirs, but their old ones were really good. They're just giving them away. That's the kind of, to me, that's the kind of economics we need to be playing more of a part in, instead of, having to go out and buy everything brand new all the time. There's a lot of stuff out there. Like, this was gathering dust in these guys' basement. They aren't using it. That's why they sold it cheap. I'm glad they sold it cheap. Would have been even better if they said, hey, whoever's going to make use of it, come and take it and put it on Free Cycle. So that's my preferred way, but Kijiji is better than nothing. Anyway, I got a really good deal. I'm very happy. I got plenty of weight now. Before I had this setup, I just had the curl bar and a couple of dumbbells, and altogether 80 pounds worth of weight plates to cover both, and that's not nearly enough. So now I got enough weight, I think, to play with that's going to last me a while. It's going to be a while before, take the 317 pounds, add my 80 to it, and got almost 400 pounds. I don't think I'm going to need to have more than 400 pounds for anything. So I think I'm set up. I think I'm set. Anyway, what I want to try today, I figured what I see the guys in Chicago doing at the FMK Kun is they're finding out what their max is, and they're building up onto their max for bench press. I can't do that here at home. Well, there might be occasions when I can, if I got a friend or something, a relative that comes and visits. But it's just me and my wife here at the house. My daughter sometimes my son-in-law. If my son-in-law's around, I might be able to grab him and have him help me show a max out. But most of the time, it's just going to be me down here working the bench press, and so I'm not going to endanger myself at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work in reps. If I can do, say, at least 10 reps of something, then I'll add more weight. And I'll be looking to do between 8 and 10 reps. If I'm doing between 8 and 10, I know I'm doing okay for that weight. But I won't add more until I get at least the 10 reps. And so what I'm going to start with here tonight, which I don't think is any danger to me, is I'm going to start with my body weight is about 174 last time I weighed myself. So I've put 100 and let's see, 50, 50, 25, 25, it's 150, 210, it's 170, plus the bar. Bar doesn't weigh that much, might weigh 10 pounds. So there's maybe 180 pounds here. It's definitely my body weight. I'm going to see how many times I can lift just my body weight to start. And if I'm in that zone where I'm getting 8 to 10, then maybe next time I'll bump it up a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to give this a try. All right, so I maybe could have done more, but I don't got a spot or anything. So 4 times, and it started to get like maybe I could get it back up to put it on the rung. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take off some weight before my next time. Maybe take off the 10s off each side and see if I can do the 10 reps at 160 pounds instead, and then add some weight incrementally once I can. So that's the baseline that I'm going to be working from. Basically, that's where it starts.